And we're live. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. And we've got a big Black Friday afternoon matchup between the New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins. Boston playing their traditional Black Friday matinee. This is usually a fun game. Afternoon hockey is usually a whole lot of fun. And these two teams, both coming off of wins, both playing well recently. Got big wins on Wednesday before yesterday's day off. And the Rangers coming off a 4-1 beating of their biggest rivals in the New York Islanders, and the Bruins trounced Buffalo 5-1 on Wednesday. So both of these teams are coming off of pretty dominant wins. And this should be an exciting game here between these two. And I am really, really excited to get this one going as the Rangers and Bruins. Boston is, 4-1 in their last 5 games. The Rangers are 6-1 in their last 7 games. So both of these teams playing good hockey. And that's what you want to see. This should be a great game. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it. Trucking, Apple Hills, Brandon, Matthew, Zarbian, Austin, Victoria, Mr. Intamin, Brian, Steven, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, this game is nationally televised on ABC. Huge day. Huge game here for the NHL and for ABC and ESPN, and having this broadcast across the entire country. And this is a big one. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. What's going on, Red Rubber? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, first game for the NHL on ABC since 2004. I was only 8 years old in 2004. So it's been a long time, and it's going to be great to see it back for sure. But nope, this is the only game I'm doing today. Check the schedules. Check the stream schedule in the description. The link is there to check the Google Calendar. This is my only stream today. Welcome in, Gerry. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. And that is awesome. Watching from Foxwoods. There you go. That is awesome. Bob, what's going on? Jace, what's going on? Welcome in. Eddie, welcome into the stream, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Connor, what's going on? Welcome in. We're getting ready for puck drop here. Bruins and Rangers afternoon action. The classic 1 o'clock Black Friday game for the Bruins. They do this pretty much every year. It's good to have, do I have a prediction? I mean, the Blues should win that game, Brandon, but I don't know. I haven't really been predicting games because there's really no point, but, I don't know. Blues should win that game, but who knows if they will. Hey, Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Wow, that's a throwback, Steven. Alexei Kovalev back in 2003. Wow, 2003, March 29th, 2003, the last time the Bruins and Rangers have played on ABC, and Alexei Kovalev scored 2 goals as a Ranger that game. That is such a throwback. Yes, Zarbian, because the Leafs are playing out west right now, so that is when the Leafs play. This is not the game. This is live play-by-play and reaction, Greg. The game will not be shown on YouTube. That gets your stream taken down and a copyright strike from the NHL. So this is just play-by-play. Yeah, Yanni Gourde coming back to the Tampa Bay. That'll be interesting for sure. That'll be an interesting game tonight between... That'll be an interesting game between the Lightning and the Kraken. I obviously think the Lightning should win that, but we'll have to see if they're able to get it done on home ice. I would imagine that they will. All right. We should be getting ready for puck drop here pretty soon, I would imagine. Unless it's going to be like a later than usual start. But if they actually start at around 1:10 like they normally do, then we're only a few minutes away from the action beginning. And I'm excited for this one. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to get the poll up in the chat for you guys. Let me know. Let me know who you guys think is going to get it done today. We got the Rangers on the road playing very, very well recently. 6 out of their last 7 games they have won. Boston at home also playing pretty good recently. They've won 4 out of they've won 4 out of their last 5. So should be a good one. I just got the poll up in the chat. Let me know. Get your votes in. Let me know who you guys think is going to win today. I think this is going to be a really, really close game. And I think it's going to, no matter who wins, it's going to be a quality win for whichever team does come away with the 2 points. Sharaf, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for stopping by. We're getting ready for action here. Commercial break right now. Should be getting puck drop here, though, when we get back from this break. Let's see. Vincent, welcome into the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Let's see. Steven says Bruins winning it 3-2 in a shootout. I mean, I definitely think it's going to be a close game. Stu, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, NHL on ABC for the first time since 2004, Sharaf. That is classic for sure. Isaac, what is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. All right, so here we are. We're back from commercial. Rangers 12-4-3. Boston 10-6-0. Jeremy Swayman versus Igor Shesterkin. This is going to be a fantastic game. Both of these teams are playing extremely well right now. And we are ready to go as Bergeron versus Zibanejad opening draw. That one is won back by the Rangers, and we are underway. Christopher, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Bruins take it now through the neutral zone off a skate. They'll have to go back and regroup. Played up over the red line, dumped in by Grzelcyk. Around the boards, played now Jacob Trouba behind his net. K'Andre Miller sends it up past Kreider. Bruins trying to keep it in. Rangers clear it to neutral ice. Bruins get possession back. They'll try and come up quickly. Drop pass here. Grzelcyk through the neutral zone. He gets it over the red line, passes over to Marchand. Brad Marchand trying to get it down low. Rangers take it in their end, and they clear it back out. Here's Kreider. Into the middle. Back to the D. Rangers will get a line change. Played up now. Taken here. Through neutral ice. And that one gets dumped in there. Deflected on the way through. Boston goes back to get it in their own zone. Good forechecking pressure from the Rangers. Panarin sends it back to the blue line. Lindgren goes D to D. Down to the half wall now, cutting to the middle. New York setting up in the attacking zone. Panarin's pass to the back door is deflected away by Riley. Panarin gets it back now on the near side boards. Down to the corner, cycling with Strome. Back out to Lindgren now. Long shot in, gets deflected up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage here. 18:37 to go in the first. Scoreless so far. And Rangers will have an offensive zone face-off here just about a minute and a half in. So here's New York now. Nosek line comes out for Boston. Hedl line out now for the Rangers. And it's an attacking zone draw for New York, but it's taken by Boston off the faceoff, and they quickly clear it out of the zone. Craig Smith leading the forecheck now. Rangers regrouping back in their own end. Pass up through the middle, doesn't connect cleanly, and the Bruins dump it right back. Shesterkin comes out to play it, leaves it in the corner. Bruins get there first. Here's Craig Smith. His throw it in front attempt is deflected to the behind the goal line. Fighting for it now. Rangers trying to come away. Forechecking pressure from Boston. Here's Jake DeBrusk. Can't get there. And Carlo can't keep it in the zone, pinching. Up the other way now. Hedl against Forbert. In there for the Rangers. Getting in hard on the forecheck. Getting possession now. Pass out into the high slot. There, that one's just ripped wide by Lafreniere. Taken now by Hedl again. He gets it to Laff down low. And it's played up by Boston. They can't get it out. Rangers get possession again. Bruins will have to get it back. Here's Carlo in the corner. Played up this boards, and he's able to finally clear it to neutral ice. Bruins get a much-needed line change. Rangers keep possession, though. Fourth line coming out. Ryan Reeves in on the forecheck. Big hit there on Forbert. Carlo comes over, passes it up the wall, but the pinching Rangers keep it in. And finally, Boston's now able to clear back the other way. Here's Anton Bleed into the offensive zone. Rangers do a good job shielding him off, but he gets some help. Lazar not able to tuck it in front. Back out high, Eric Howler with a shot. Shesterkin with the save. And it ends up in the corner on the rebound. Howler pinches to keep it in. Jacob Trouba takes the puck. Rangers pass it up, and they're finally able to clear it out. Howler steals it back for Boston, right in front of the Bruins bench. And the Bruins will regroup now. Mike Riley in his own zone. Pass up to Pastrnak into the offensive end. Top line back out here for the Bruins. Pasta's shot. Easy save there from Shesterkin. And the Rangers clear it out. Played over here. McAvoy goes D to D. Grzelcyk rushing up over the red line into the offensive end. Marchand with a shot. Nice little glove save there by Shesterkin as he stabs that one out of the air. 16:30 to go in the first, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Bruins. Hey, Vincent, thank you. Appreciate it. Jorge, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you all so much. Got a good one going here early. A little bit of back and forth for these teams. Very evenly matched teams here. Both playing good hockey. Very good this season, or right now, particularly the last number of games. Boston's won 4 out of 5. The Rangers have won 6 out of 7. So this is a good matchup. Excited to see these teams play, and they certainly haven't disappointed so far. As the Rangers bring it up now, Lindgren with a pass to the neutral zone, dumped into the offensive end. Hey, good morning, Sasha. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Taken up now, dumped into the offensive zone. That'd be cool if the NHL did that. I mean, maybe not like every night, but as an occasional thing, that could be something that's cool. Rangers get this back out to the neutral zone. Coyle has to retreat to the Boston end. Played here, Charlie Coyle around Panarin over to Riley. Riley goes up the wall. The Bruins send it back into the New York zone, and that's going to be icing here against Boston as Lundqvist tags up on that one, gets to there first, and 15:29 left in the period. Still scoreless. It's an icing call against the Bruins. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the New York Rangers. Yeah, All-Star game would be a fun time to try that for sure. As that goes up now, played here, Boston trying to clear it out. Charlie Coyle over the blue line, curls back into his own zone, turns it over, Coyle turns it over here, Rangers into the offensive end on the attack, pass out in front, Panarin poked away. Foligno got a stick in there defensively. Rangers keep it in the offensive zone. Nemeth with a shot that goes wide. Strome on the far boards. Sends it down low. Past Hunt to Panarin in the corner. Panarin sends it back down low. Dryden Hunt gets it to Ryan Strome. Strome back out high to the point. Nemeth passed too far behind Lundqvist there. And that goes back out to the neutral zone. Rangers dump it back in, but they'll get a line change as they tag up to get on sides. Zaboro goes behind his own net to play it. Ryan, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Taken now out in front there. Shot from the Bruins goes wide. Rangers get to the rebound. And Keandre Miller clears the zone. Back to neutral ice now. Bruins trying to dump it back in. Forechecking pressure coming from Tomas Nosek. Trouba leaves it behind the net. Miller plays it up the boards. Out now and cleared all the way down. Rangers. And that pass does not connect, so it's an icing call against New York. 14:04 to go in the first. Boston will get an attacking zone faceoff here after that icing. Kelly, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. We got Black Friday afternoon action here between the Rangers and the Bruins, and it's been a fun one so far. Vernon, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Great to see you in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. And that one now, one back by Bergeron, played by Marchand to the blue line. McAvoy goes D to D. Back to McAvoy, out high, into the middle. Marchand with a long shot. Shesterkin makes the glove save through traffic. He'll cover that one up with 13:54 remaining. And I believe we should be headed to our first commercial break here as we tick under 14 minutes to go in period number 1. New England sports fan, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We had a commercial break here, a scoreless start so far, but both teams have gotten some chances. Shots are officially 5-0 in favor of Boston, but the Rangers have had the puck in the offensive zone. They just haven't gotten anything on goal just yet. But still, I mean, this has been about what I was expecting for a start. These teams haven't played yet this year, so it is kind of a feeling out process for the first few minutes to just get used to playing this new opponent. But on the other side of things, both of these teams have been playing really good hockey, and that certainly is expected to continue today. Robert, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're at the first commercial break. Don't forget, everyone, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Really, really appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so, so much. And also want to give a thank you to Super Deeker, our channel sponsor. You can get $25 off with the promo code Deek of the Week or use the link in the description. Super Deeker is an off-ice training tool to work on stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. It's great for any hockey player of any age or skill set, and is a lot of fun to use. So I want to give a big, big thank you to them for the support. Absolutely, Vernon. There's a lot of great matchups today, but Florida versus Washington should be a phenomenal game tonight. Really, really expecting that to be a fun one. No, Kraken have not been good, New England sports fan. Not good. So far, it's been a struggle. Avi, what is up, dude? Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it. And have a great time at the game today. That is awesome. So Rangers win that defensive zone faceoff. They are up and out of the zone. Dumped into the Boston end. Ryan Reeves with Rooney. And that one up the boards. Bruins able to clear it back the other way. Pastrnak can't bring it cleanly into the offensive zone. Had a chance there for a potential breakaway, but wasn't able to. And now we got a stoppage, and looks like it's going to be a high sticking call here against the Bruins. Looks like Pastrnak got the stick up on Ryan Lindgren, and that's going to put the Rangers to the power play. It'll be our first man advantage opportunity for either team in this game. And David Pastrnak heads to the penalty box for high sticking. The Rangers head to the power play, and we'll see if they can get an early lead. Nate, what is going on? Welcome in. Always Hockey, what's up, Austin? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Power play here for the Rangers, but the Bruins take the puck off the faceoff, and they're able to clear it out. Fox steals it back quickly, though, and the Rangers dump it back in. Bruins trying to clear again. New York trying to set up in the offensive zone. Down low it goes there. Chris Kreider all over it. Hey, we got a dono from Always Hockey as that puck comes all the way down past Adam Fox. Dono hype in the chat, everyone, for Always Hockey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dropping a 5 on the stream. Extremely appreciated. Thank you so much. As it's brought up now, Rangers back into the offensive zone. Bruins get to it, trying to clear. Good check there from the Rangers, though, and they keep it in the attacking end. Bergeron now not able to get to it. Kreider behind the net for Zibanejad. Out to Panarin. Panarin with it half-boards. Down to Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Set up in the offensive zone. Still a minute of power play time left here for the Rangers. As Zibanejad tries to put that one under the bar, but it goes high. Played now Strome on the far side to the near side. Panarin on the half-boards. Just looking to make a play. Sends it down low. Here's Zibanejad trying to tuck it in the near side post, but he can't get it on goal. And it's taken now out high by Adam Fox. Fox over to Panarin. Artemi Panarin now looking for a passing lane. Tries to get that one through. It's deflected. And Strome finds it on the far boards, keeps it in. Under 30 seconds now to go on the power play. New York back out high. Fox to Strome, back across to Panarin. Pass got deflected, but Panarin still gets to it. Bruins steal it from Zibanejad now, and they clear it all the way down. And that is down behind the net. 10 seconds to go on the power play, and this one has just about been killed off. And we are back now to 5-on-5 hockey. Rangers unsuccessful on their first power play chance, trying to work it around in the offensive zone. Hey, Jay Greco, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat and welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do too, Jorge. I like these black jerseys for the Bruins a lot as well. As New York is cycling around in the offensive zone, Trouba throws it on, and that's a save there by Swayman. Rangers get to the rebound, still working it in the offensive zone. And that's back out now. Howlett clears it to neutral ice. Bruins looking for a line change. Rangers right back in. Here comes Gauthier, and he gets a shot off there. Nice glove save from Swayman. And Boston will ice the puck all the way down. We got a whistle here with 10:35 to go, and the Rangers will get an offensive zone faceoff. They didn't do much with the power play, but they've built some momentum after the power play here. They've gotten their first 2 shots on goal, and they've had some good offensive zone time. They'll have another chance in the offensive zone if they can win this faceoff here after the icing call. As that is backhanded out now by Riley. Dumped in now to the offensive zone. Bruins going in on the forecheck. Charlie Coyle. Rangers send it up the wall. It's kept in there, though, by Foligno, and a nice pad save from Shesterkin. Rangers trying to clear it out now again. Bruins, good pressure. Keeping it in the attacking zone. Taylor Hall now on the forecheck. Rangers go D to D behind their net, and they'll start the breakout. Up now to the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. Swayman comes out to play it. Sends it over to the corner. Out now in the middle, and the Bruins exit into the offensive zone now. Taylor Hall, drop pass, shot there from Smith, and that's deflected up high into the netting. And we'll get a stoppage here with 9:50 remaining in the first. And we'll have a face-off coming up after this commercial break. No score yet, Rangers and Bruins. Bruins out shooting New York 6-2. But, nothing getting past either of these goaltenders yet, as Swayman and Shesterkin are both perfect so far. Yes, shots are 6-2 in favor of the Bruins. NHL 19, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. We're just past the halfway point of the first period here between the Bruins and the Rangers. And these two teams playing for the first time this season. They'll play 3 times this year. And, it's been a bit of a feeling out process to start this one, but these teams haven't played at all this year yet. So, well, they did play in the preseason, but different lineups, different guys in the lineup like that. That doesn't, preseason to me doesn't really set you up for a real regular season meaningful matchup. So, first time that they're playing with their NHL lineups in, regular season actual game. And, they're just kind of trying to get it going here in the first 10 minutes. It's also an early start. These afternoon games sometimes take a little bit to get going. But Boston's had some chances. The Rangers have had some chances. But the goaltending's been good. And nobody's found the back of the net quite yet. They're terrible, Neimer. They're soccer jerseys. I don't know what they were thinking. They're literal soccer jerseys. They are not hockey jerseys. I haven't really been a fan of any of the Olympic jerseys that have come out, other than like Sweden's came out today, and Sweden's are pretty good. But I don't know. Most of the Olympic jerseys that I've seen, I don't like at all. As that one is won back now by the Rangers in the defensive zone. And that goes up the boards. All sports updates. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Played now. Riley back regrouping in his own end. 9:35 to go in the first. DMV, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Back out high now. Rangers working around in the offensive zone. Adam Fox looking for a pass. Sends it down low behind the net. Zibanejad. Pass out in front. Here's Capo. Kako gets Swayman way out of down and out, but Swayman somehow gets a piece of it. And we're going to have a penalty call here, it looks like, but I don't know. I don't know how Swayman got a piece of this one. He gets the paddle on it. What a save there from Jeremy Swayman. Down and out, and he gets a paddle on it as it was a backhand in. Almost had a wide open net, but Swayman somehow gets a piece of it. And now Boston's going to the power play. It's an interference call here against the Rangers. Chris Kreider is in the box. What a save there. Back out now, taken here. Bruins setting up on the power play. Marchand now walks in from the half-board. Save there. Bergeron trying to tuck it, and that one poked away at the last second. Cleared all the way down by the Rangers PK. Down behind the net here. Bruins starting the rush up through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Drop back now. Over. Played by Bergeron out high. Move to the half boards. Out here, Marchand. Into the middle. Bergeron back to Marchand on the half boards. Gets it down low for Foligno. Back out to Marshy. Out high. McAvoy with a bomb. That one gets blocked down, and the Rangers are able to clear. Big shot block there from New York. Minute 13 left on the power play. Bruins bring it back into the offensive zone. Pastrnak almost loses it. Gets it down low now, pass to Marchand. He gets it back now, lets it go through. And that one cleared by Zibanejad. The Rangers send it all the way down. Taken now. All sports updates. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Welcome all sports updates in. Trevor, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Played out high. Grzelcyk, top of the circle. Now back to him at the point. Over to the near side. DeBrusk to Smith in the middle. And a save there by Shesterkin. He gets a pad on the rebound as well. Big stop there. Bruins trying to get it down low. Behind the net. To DeBrusk on the near side. Still got 18 seconds of power play time. DeBrusk out high. Grzelcyk. Back to DeBrusk. He rips one in. Shesterkin makes the save. And he covers that one up with 10 seconds to go on the power play. And that is another nice stop there from Igor Shesterkin, keeping this game scoreless. Wow, Shesterkin here with a very, very good start to this game. And I have Shesterkin on, I think, 2 of my fantasy teams. So he's racking up the saves so far. God, Shesterkin's had such a good year. He has been phenomenal for the Rangers. But, wow, we got another penalty here. It's a 5-on-3 now for 10 seconds. Adam Fox took a high sticking penalty there. And, that one goes in, and that is cleared all the way down. 2-man advantage is over, but we are back to a regular power play now for the Bruins as the Rangers, Fox is in the box for high sticking. Into the offensive zone there. That one gets shot wide. Back out high to the point. The only Canadian jersey that I like are the white ones. I think the other ones are very bleh. Not a fan of the Canadian jerseys. Not a fan of the U.S. jerseys. The Canadian jerseys, the white ones are awesome, but I don't like the other two. As that one gets dumped in. Played down low in the corner. Up the boards. Cross here. Played now. And that's dumped down there. Foligno goes after it. Miller plays it, though, D to D, and the Rangers trying to clear it out. Bruins keep it in. They set back up in the offensive zone. Out high. Long shot in there. Shesterkin with a blocker save. Zibanejad sends it up the boards, and that goes all the way down. Oh yeah, Sasha. Team USA's jerseys are awful. They need a new designer big time because they are awful. Into the offensive zone. Drop back here. That one doesn't get through. Ender, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Bruins still have 18 seconds to work with. Setting back up in the offensive zone. Long shot there. Out in front, and it's cleared away by the Rangers penalty kill. Taken up now. Back into the offensive zone. Rangers knock it down. And the Bruins steal it. Here's a chance for Boston, and they score! Right as the power play ends! The Rangers turn the puck over, and Craig Smith puts it home! And that is going to be a 1-0 lead here for Boston as they take the lead. Puck turns over. Craig Smith steals it. And he can thank Jacob Trouba for that gift as Boston puts that one home by Shesterkin. And Craig Smith's second goal of the season puts the Bruins here up by 1 as They have a lead here with about 5 minutes to go in the first period. We have our first goal of the game. Rangers will look to answer. They win the opening face-off, and they dump it into the offensive zone. Trying to go down now. Jacob Trouba just turned that puck right over there to Craig Smith. And that's a easy walk into the slot there for Smith, and then he just puts it home. 4:45 now to go in the first period. Trying to dig the puck out in the Rangers zone. Rangers come away with it. It's by Fox, but Howla gets to it. Howla sends it back deep. Here's Bleed behind the net. Trying to get something out in front. Deflected away by the Rangers D. Good stick positioning there. Lazar sends it down to the corner. Howla behind the net. Forbert pinches to keep it in. Takes hit there from Gauthier. Shot in there. Ripped high over the bar. And that deflects up and out. 4:21 to go. So it looks like we're going to be headed to a commercial break here. Final commercial break of the first period. Boston has just taken a 1-0 lead over the Rangers on a goal from Craig Smith. And that's been the only scoring of this game so far, as we've got under 5 minutes to go in the first period. And we are headed to our final commercial break here of the period number 1. So welcome in, everybody. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. Please, it would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If you haven't yet, I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Really helps out the channel a lot and is very much appreciated. My next stream, guys, I'm going to take this weekend off after this game today. I've been streaming a lot of games this year. I don't want to burn myself out early in the season. And I just feel like I just want to take a weekend off to just kind of chill and maybe do some other things. My regular weekend videos, hot and cold teams, will be coming out tomorrow. Picks of the week and games of the week will be coming out on Sunday. But as far as streaming, I'm going to take this weekend off, and then I'm going to be back on Monday night for the Arizona Coyotes against the Winnipeg Jets. Arizona is a team that I have not streamed yet this year. There's only 4 teams left that I haven't streamed. Arizona will be getting their first stream on Monday night when they play Winnipeg. And then there'll only be 3 teams left that I haven't streamed yet this season. So we are checking off the boxes next to almost every team so far as me streaming all 32 teams in the NHL. So Monday will be my next stream after this one. Appreciate the support from everybody. And we're coming back from commercial break now. Ikeka, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, Boston is very much dominating shots on goal right now. Dimitri, what's going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got an offensive zone face-off here for the Bruins. 4:21 to go in the first. Strome is taking it for the Rangers, and it looks like Nosek for the Bruins, as that one is won back now by the Rangers, and they clear it out of their zone. Back to neutral ice. Dryden Hunt for pressuring into the offensive zone. Here's a pass now. Strome in front, deflected away, and Craig Smith now coming back the other way for Boston. Trying to shield the puck away from the Rangers, but they're able to steal it. Now get some help, and Nosek pushes it to the corner. Smith down low. Bruins get possession in the offensive zone. Zaboro with a shot. A nice save there by Shesterkin. Behind the net it goes. Sent up the boards. Bruins keep it in. Working around the offensive zone. Long shot there. That one deflects up high. Zaboro down in the corner, pinching for the Bruins. Gets it through to Nosek. Behind the net for DeBrusk. DeBrusk spins off a hit. Takes it to the near side boards. Trying to go up there. Stolen away by Panarin, though. And the Rangers will have a breakout chance. Good job there defensively by Artemi Panarin. This played now by Mike Riley. 3:20 to go in the first period. Zaboro drops it for Riley. Riley pass up the middle. Zibanejad pressuring there. Gets in the way, and Taylor Hall can't get it out. Bruins will have to try again. Good forechecking here from Zibanejad. Moved up now. That one cleared out of the zone by Boston. It's backhanded into the Rangers' end. Forechecking pressure coming from Coyle. Rangers move it, though, and they loft it over everybody back out of the zone. All the way down. That is going to be icing against New York. And that's going to be a stoppage here. 16-3 now shots in favor of the Bruins. 2:50 to go in the first period. And the Bruins will get another offensive zone faceoff here. So, attacking zone draw coming here for Boston. Shesterkin has made 15 saves already in this game. So that one goes out high. Played here, down low, Grzelcyk on the rush, around the net, looking for a pass out in front. Bergeron's shot gets deflected wide. Pastrnak has it now, poked away from him. Gets it back in the corner, sends it back out high. And he loses that one over the blue line. And I'll have to go back to regroup through the neutral zone. David Pastrnak into the offensive zone, dump deep, going in on the forecheck. Good hit there. Bergeron comes in to try and help, but Nemeth is there for the Rangers. Patrick Nemeth in the corner. Backhands it over to the far side. There's Fox up the boards. Cleared out. Nice hit there, but the Rangers are able to exit the zone. 2:05 now to go in the first. Derek Forbert in the neutral zone for Boston. He passes up. It's deflected into the offensive end by Foligno. He'll go in on the forecheck. Played over by Nemeth, though, and up and out of the zone. Cleared there. Rooney dumps it in. Gauthier now out there. Up the boards. Cleared here. Up through the middle. Here's a chance for Taylor Hall on the rush. And Shesterkin makes the pad save. Great stop there by Shesterkin on the streaking Taylor Hall. Bruins keep it in the offensive zone, though, trying to set back up with possession. Minute and a half to go in the period. Charlie Coyle up the half boards. Out to Riley in the middle. Mike Riley poked away from him. And it's pushed out of the zone there by the Rangers D. And Mike Riley goes back to regroup in his own zone. He'll just hold it behind the net. Line change coming for Boston. The Eric Howler line comes out on the ice. Panarin keeps that in now for the Rangers. Or no, excuse me, that was Hedl. And Lafreniere on the forecheck. Rangers can't keep it in, though. They'll get possession again out in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Miller to Lafreniere, who gets it down deeper. And pressure coming now from New York in the offensive zone. Bruins trying to go behind their own net to work it out. Riley up the boards to Anton Bleed. He chips it out of the zone all the way down. Is it going to have enough for icing? Yes, it will. That's icing against the Bruins. 43.4 to go in the first period. And it'll be an attacking zone faceoff here for the Rangers, looking to tie this game up late in the first. Hey, Jamie, thank you so much. You as well. Really, really appreciate it. And appreciate you stopping by. Patrick, welcome into the stream. Good to see you here. Thank you for watching. Everyone in the chat, thank you all so much. Really, really appreciate everybody. Great to have you all watching this fine afternoon. Some matinee action between the Rangers and Bruins. Original 6 as the Rangers win the faceoff and set this up in the offensive zone. Back out high to Panarin now on the half boards. He tries to drop it. Goes by Hunt. And Hunt plays it back down low to Strome. Past Panarin. Lingering keeps it in at the blue line. Gets it back to the Breadman. Over now to Fox to the near side. Strome out into the middle. Back to Strome. Poked away from Panarin on the pass. 14 seconds to go. And the Rangers keep it in again. They dump it down low. Here's a chance. Dryden Hunt. Pass out in front from Panarin, and Strome scores! Ryan Strome on a great passing play between Hunt, Panarin to Strome, and with 5.8 seconds to go. It's a tie game at 1 as the Rangers answer. And that was a beautiful play in the offensive zone. And it resulted in some tic-tac-toe passing. And Ryan Strome finishes it off with the late goal for New York. And they even this up at 1. Strome gets his 3rd goal of the season. Mean Girl Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Dumped in now. That's going to do it. The horn sounds. Period is over. And despite being heavily outshot, the Rangers tie it up at the end of the first. And we are going to go to the intermission all knotted at 1. And that's a big goal there for the New York Rangers. We'll see if they can build off that in the second and have a stronger second period. But we are all knotted up now, 20 minutes down, 40 to go. And we are headed to the first intermission where we are going to have some time to hang out and just chat and chill while we wait for the second period to begin. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Helps out the channel a ton. And we've got some time now to just chill out and chat it up as we wait for period number 2 to begin. But we are down. We are through 20 minutes here, and Bruins and Rangers back and forth, 1-1 game. Bruins heavily dominated shots on goal, but like I've said so many times already this season, shots really don't mean that much if you don't score. If you don't take advantage of them, the shot count really doesn't matter. So Bruins only were able to score once, and the Rangers were able to match it here late in the period. So no matter what the shots are, at the end of the day, it's all tied up where it counts. Rita, what's going on? Welcome in. Jay Sean, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, I have a lot of fantasy hockey teams, and I have Igor Shesterkin as my goalie in 2 of them. So, good to see him playing really, really well this season. I also have Ryan Strome in one of my leagues, so if anyone was going to get the goal there, then I'm happy it was Strome, because that helps. But I know how good Igor Shesterkin is. He's my fantasy goalie for a reason. I actually thought that Shesterkin might be a Vezina finalist this year. I had him as one of my goalies to watch to be a Vezina finalist this season. I'm very, very high on Igor Shesterkin. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. All right, we made it through the first period. I think it's time to crack this bad boy. Get ready here for period number 2. Appreciate everybody being in the chat, and appreciate you all being here. So we're going to do a cheers in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Intamin, I don't know what you're talking about. I said at the beginning of the season, which means before the year started. And also, there's a long way to go. Nobody's handing out trophies yet. There's still 3/4 of the season to go. So, whoever's in the running now things could drastically change 5 months from now. But welcome in, everybody. Cheers in the chat to all of you. Thank you so, so much. And really appreciate everybody watching. All right, Sasha wants a wager here. I'll definitely take you up on that, Sasha, 100%. I'll definitely take you up on that. You got yourself a deal, dude. You got yourself a deal. Georgiev's been brutal this year, Jay. Yeah. Georgiev's been brutal this year. Goals against is through the roof for Georgiev. What's it even up to now? It's gotta be... It's gotta be like close to 3.5 for him. Oh God, it's over 4 now. Holy shit. Georgiev's giving up over 4 goals a game. Holy cow, he is brutal this year. Yeah, no, the Rangers are going to need Shesterkin to play a lot of games this year because Georgiev is brutal. Yeah, I mean, I knew Georgiev wasn't good, but holy crap, I was not expecting 4 goals against per game. His save percentage is only like 850. It's only 858. Like, are you kidding me? I think a college goalie would have a better save percentage than that. Oh my God. I did not realize he was that bad this year. He gave up 4 to Buffalo in the first 2 periods. Jesus. That's tough. So they're gonna be riding Shesterkin for a large majority of the games the rest of this season, I would imagine, because you're not going to be able to win with Georgiev giving up, 4 goals a game. You're going to win some games, but you're not going to win a lot of games with Georgiev giving up that many goals. It's just, you're going to have to score 5 or 6 just to win the game. That's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, I would imagine that Shesterkin's going to be playing a large number of games this year. Or the Rangers are going to make a trade for a different backup goaltender. That's always another option that they could make down the line, is they could pick up somebody else to be the backup goaltender. Yeah, at least you could waive Georgiev to the AHL and get somebody else as the NHL backup, and maybe Georgiev will get some confidence back playing down in the minors. But I don't know, if he keeps playing like that, there's going to be a big problem. That's not going to win you many games, giving up that many goals. Rangers are 31st in the league in faceoffs. Yikes. They're still winning, a majority of their games. They're doing a good job, in the win column this year. So it hasn't, I guess, really hurt them all that much, but that's something that you want to get better at. You don't want to be near the bottom of the league in faceoffs, because that's giving the other team puck possession a lot. So, it's not a huge deal, but it's definitely something that you want to get better at. And it's definitely something that come playoff time, you're going to want to be able to win big faceoffs in the playoffs. Like, you think of how close playoff games are usually. Like, if you're in overtime and you have an offensive zone faceoff, that's an opportunity to win that faceoff, get a quick shot with traffic in front, and maybe win the game. Or if you're in even more importantly, the defensive zone, you don't want to allow that to happen by giving the other team clean faceoff wins. So, it's definitely something that they should look to improve, but it's obviously not, damaging their season at all this year. They're 12-4-3. They're off to a very good start. But come playoff time, I think that's something that they're going to want to get better at. Yeah, I think the biggest things with face-offs are penalty killing face-offs, because if you can win that first face-off on the penalty kill and get a quick clear, you've already killed off 15, 20 seconds just like that. Before the power play even gets going, 15 to 20 seconds of it is gone if you can win that first face-off and clear it all the way down. So that helps out the penalty kill a lot if you can win those face-offs. The other thing is, like, close games in the third period or overtime games, especially come playoff time. Like, you don't want to give up lose a draw clean. You don't want to lose a draw clean in the defensive zone and give up a goal, right off the draw in overtime or something like that. Like that's a tough way to lose a game. Bruins have been okay this year. They're starting to get better. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games. They didn't have a great start to the season, but the past few weeks they've been playing a lot better. And they've won. It's translating to more wins as well. They've won 4 out of 5, so that's pretty decent. I'll take that for sure. We'll see how today goes, but this is a tough game. I was happy with them beating the Flyers last weekend. The Calgary game was back to being awful, and then last night against Buffalo, or not last night, but Wednesday night against Buffalo, Boston just absolutely dominated that game. So I don't know. They're so inconsistent. It's kind of hard to gauge them because some nights they look like one of the best teams in the league, and then other nights they look like they aren't even going to make the playoffs. Like there's 2 completely different teams, and you never know which one is going to show up. But recently, the good Bruins have been showing up more often than not the last couple of weeks. I don't know what Andrei Vasilevsky's save percentage is at right now, Jay Sean. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, Bobrovsky looks like the old Bobrovsky again, and also Florida is just absolutely filthy this year. Florida is absolutely filthy. They're going to be a scary, scary team. So, Andrei Vasilevsky has a .924 save percentage right now this season. Best goalie in the league. So, Vasilevsky for 3 years now has been the best goalie in the league, and he is absolutely filthy again this year, and will go down as long as he continues the way that he's on track to right now. He'll be one of the best goalies in NHL history. It doesn't matter. Marty Brodeur was on a literally trap team for his entire career, and everyone's like, Marty Brodeur, top 3 goalie. Some people say Brodeur's the greatest of all time. Brodeur was on a complete defensive powerhouse through his entire heyday. Devils gave up like 20 shots a game. Like, he literally didn't have to do much. I don't know how you're saying no way. I mean, you can think whatever you want, but Andrei Vasilevsky is just as good as the level of guys like Marty Brodeur and Dominik Hasek and Henrik Lundqvist and Patrick Waugh and all these guys who are talked about as the greatest goalies. Andrei Vasilevsky is just as good as any of those guys. Well, they played the trap. That's what they did. Devils were a full-on trap team. That's the way they played. They won games 2-1. They weren't a huge offensive team, but they absolutely shut down the neutral zone. They did not allow shots to get through. They stifled any sort of speed game that the other team tried to play, and literally the number of games where Marty Brodeur didn't even see 25 shots on goal, it's astounding. I would love to see someone probably has that stat somewhere. Like, how many games throughout his career with the Devils did he see less than 25 shots on goal? I bet it's a massive number. Because the Devils, they played that defensive trap that you couldn't get through. And it won. I mean, the Devils won Stanley Cups for a reason, because they played that way. That was a winning style of hockey for the New Jersey Devils, and it worked. So, I mean, good for them. They should have played that way, but it's I don't think Marty Brodeur's the greatest goaltender to ever play in the NHL. Is he an all-time great? Absolutely. But is he the greatest? I don't think his numbers would have been what they were if he was playing on a team that didn't play the trap the way New Jersey did. Patrick Waugh is my pick for greatest goalie. Yeah, people always ask me, like, who do you think the greatest goalie is? Patrick Waugh is always my choice for that. I think Dominik Hasek has a really good case as well. Dominik Hasek never played. He did play on some really good teams. He did. He played on some extremely good teams, but he didn't play as long on as many great teams. And he also played on some teams that weren't as good. But when it comes to actual skill set and like when it comes to the actual individual performance of playing goal, I think Dominik Hasek has a really, really good case for being the best. I mean, him in net individually, whether the team that he was playing for was good or not, him in net individually was just absolutely ridiculous. Like, he was outstanding. Yeah, you almost forgot about that he was the backup in Chicago for a while, and then finally got a starting shot. And he certainly made the most of his opportunity to be a starting goaltender. That's for sure. Yeah, he was a little bit ahead of his time too with his style of goaltending, where he was very acrobatic. He did a lot of side to side stuff. Like he was very ahead of his time with that style of goaltending as well. So he kind of, made that popular. Thanksgiving was at my house, Vernon. We did it here at my house. Bruin, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we're coming back for the start of the second period. We're ready to go for the second. We got ourselves a tie game here. The Bruins took a lead on a goal from Craig Smith, but the Rangers were able to answer late with only about 5 seconds to go in that first period, and they tied it up at 1. So we are all even at 1 heading into period number 2, and we are getting back to the action here on this Black Friday afternoon. Lundqvist is one of the greatest ever as well. Absolutely, Vincent. Ryber, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I think I saw Mike Fiore in here earlier, too. Mike, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are underway in period number 2. Bruins take the face-off. Trying to bring it up now through the neutral zone. And that one goes off his skate. Bruins keep it in. Doesn't come out. Shesterkin makes a save there. And now we're going to get a hooking call against Brad Marchand, it looks like. Steven, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. My Thanksgiving was good. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving as well. Really, really appreciate it. Marchand goes to the box here for hooking, so the Rangers are going to go to the power play. Here's a chance on the man advantage for New York to take a lead in this game as Marchand gets the stick right in the hands there of Jacob Trouba. Really an unnecessary penalty, too. Like, you're in the offensive zone. Trouba is just regrouping the puck. Like, there's no reason to do that. And now the Rangers get a power play. They're 0 for 1 on the man advantage so far. We'll see if the second chance they'll be able to do it. Here's a chance for Strome in front. He tried to send it back in front, and Swayman makes the save. Makes another one as well on Kreider. If Strome had just shot the puck there, he probably would have had a goal, but he tried to send it back in front, and Swayman was able to get a piece of it. Jack Campbell is outstanding, Ryber. Absolutely. He's becoming one of my favorite goalies in the league, and I hope he's a Vezina finalist this year. I absolutely love Jack Campbell. Taken now into the middle. Chance here. That one hits the post! Rangers with a chance in front. They hit pipe. Chance again. Taken now. Rangers cross-ice pass. That one hops over Strome's stick. Back out, and that's poked away by DeBrusk. The Bruins clear it to the neutral zone. 55 seconds left on the power play here for New York. They've had some golden opportunities to score, but not able to put one in the back of the net yet somehow on this power play. The Bruins clear it all the way down. 40 seconds left as Fox plays it behind his own net. He'll start the breakout. Into the offensive zone now. New York on the rush. Here's a shot. Swayman makes the save. That deflects up and out of play. We'll get a stoppage here. It will be an offensive zone faceoff coming up. 18-13 to go in the second. 1-1 game, and the Rangers still have about 30 seconds of power play time. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Really, really glad to see you in the chat. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was pretty good yesterday. And it's been a pretty even game so far. Not so much in shots on goal because Boston's leading by a lot in shots. But I think the overall feel of the game hasn't been as one-sided as the shots on goal would indicate. I think the Rangers are very much still, playing a decent game. I think it's been fairly evenly matched as Howla here clears and can't get a shot off. Tried to go against the defenseman there, and good job by the Rangers shutting that down. However, the power play is just about over now as Boston has killed it off. Marchand's out of the box, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. So Rangers take it now through the neutral zone. Just about 2.5 minutes into the second period here. Down low in the corner. Ken Dryden was really, really good as well. Again, he came from a little bit earlier time, so it's hard to compare different eras, to be honest with you. Goalies that played in the 80s are different than goalies that played in, the 90s, 2000s, and then goalies that played in the 70s, it was different back then. So it's really hard to compare goalies from different eras just because the game and the position of goaltender has changed so much throughout the years. It's really hard to get an adequate comparison between, a goalie that played in the 2000s and a goalie that played back in the 70s. It's just so different. It's just so different. The goaltending itself has changed so much. Hey, Akuma! What is going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. Islanders big fan. What's going on? Sal's here from Behind the Arc Basketball. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so, so much. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, I agree, Mr. Intamin. Price is not the problem. I absolutely agree. As it goes down here, Carlo with a hit on Rooney. Goodrow comes in. Digging for it on the forecheck. Rangers trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Puck finally pushed away. Forbert in there now. He gets skated by. Reeves is in there. Checked there. Knocked down from behind by Rooney. And that's going to get sent up and cleared there by the Bruins all the way back to the Rangers zone. No icing. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Taken now. Rangers back into the offensive zone. Shot from the wing in there on Swayman, and he covers that one up with the glove. 16:04 to go in the second. It will be an offensive zone face-off. Coming up here for New York, trying to get a lead in this game. Yeah, that's what I mean, Steven. The overall feel of this game isn't as one-sided as the shot total would have made you think. And now the Rangers are starting to catch up a little bit in shots on goal as well. Rangers have had a strong start to this second period. Spending a lot of time in the Bruins zone. As that one's curled back now by McAvoy off the faceoff. Leaves it for Grzelcyk behind the net. Up the boards it goes, and over the red line. Through neutral ice, Marchand into the offensive end. He curls back. Trying to get a pass, just sends it down low, and nothing was there. Bergeron back out high. Grzelcyk goes D to D. Back over now. Grzelcyk, long shot. Nice glove save there by Shesterkin. Rangers find the rebound, and they clear it out. Up ice now, Strome into the offensive end. Ryan Strome poked away from him. McAvoy takes it back. He's got Panarin on him. Bergeron sends it up the boards. It's out. Here's a 2-on-1 for Boston. Into the offensive zone. Marchand! And he gets a weak shot off as the Rangers back check well. And it's an easy pad save there for Shesterkin. Marchand took too long to make a decision there. So it gets taken up now. Dumped into the offensive zone. That one does not connect, though, with Hunt. And that's going to be an icing call now against the Rangers, and it will come back down to the Bruins end. The Rangers end. Bruins will get an offensive zone face-off. Elijah, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I don't think Marchand had any idea that there was a back checker behind him coming. He took way too long there to make a decision. This game is on ABC. Hey, Joshua, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Get some new sub hype in the chat for Joshua. Give him a warm welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As that is one back now by the Rangers, they try and start the breakout. Cross ice, over the red line, dumped into the offensive zone. Down here, Jamie, what's going on? Welcome into the stream. We're down under 15 minutes to go in the second period. Trying to get it into the offensive zone there. Boston, Shesterkin sends it back out. Back up now into the offensive zone. Played here. Down deep. And that one gets sent up the boards. And this one gets whistled down again here. 14:21 to go. It is 2:11 p.m. here on the east coast of the U.S., Ryber. But welcome in. Perlo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. So we have a stoppage here. Looks like an icing call against the Rangers. Attacking zone face-off coming up here for the Bruins as they look to get it set up in the offensive zone. Taylor Hall with the puck. Trying to get a pass out high. Over now, Grzelcyk, top of the circle. That one rolls in, deflects on Shesterkin. He makes the pad save. 14:05 to go. Bruins in the offensive zone. Akuma. Shesterkin has been very, very good for the Rangers this season and also very good for my fantasy team. As it goes down low here, played, trying to get it to Foligno. Good defense from Nils Lundqvist. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you in the chat. That puck deflects up and out of play. We'll have another face-off coming up here in the Rangers zone. 13:41 left to go in the second period as we tick towards the halfway point of this game. It is still a 1-1 tie. Black Friday afternoon matinee between the Rangers and the Bruins. So we're going to head to our first commercial break here of the middle frame. Game is still tied up. Thank you to everybody watching. Really, really appreciate you all being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. And great to have you all in the chat. Really, really appreciate the support. Also want to give a big thank you to Super Deker, channel sponsor. Super Deker is an off-ice training tool to work on stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. Great for any hockey player of all ages or skill level. And really big thank you to them for supporting the channel. As we are at second period action between the Rangers and Bruins. This has been a very good game so far. And hopefully it continues for the rest of the way. That is awesome, Vernon. Appreciate it. I mean, I have a lot of players, Jamie, but Shesterkin was the one I was talking about, is on my fantasy team as my goalie. I'm a big Igor Shesterkin fan. Rest of my team, let me check here. If you want to know my whole team, I can read it out. Let's see. I've got Sebastian Aho, JT Miller, Kirill Kaprizov, Joel Farabee, Blake Wheeler, Mikko Rantanen, Mackenzie Weegar, Sam Girard, Ivan Provorov, Matthias Ekholm, Alex Pietrangelo, Vincent Trocheck, Joe Pavelski, and Andrei Burakovsky, with Shesterkin and UC Saros as my 2 goaltenders. So we come back from commercial break here, and we'll get ready for this face-off. Maybe, Bob. I think that's going to be a really good game. I mean, Minnesota is certainly capable of winning that game. I think that the Jets they're at home, so the Jets could win that game as well. But that should be a really, really good game. Good old Central Division matchup as the Bruins try and keep this in the attacking zone. Forechecking pressure coming. Nosek is down on top of the puck. Everyone trying to dig it out. Craig Smith finally comes away. It's sent right back there by the Rangers. And finally, I think they're going to whistle this one down. Hey, Hutch, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. As they whistle that one down as the puck went right back under Tomas Nosek, and eventually they just blew it dead. So we'll have another face-off coming up here. Bruins are going to put their top line on the ice. 13:17 to go. No, I do not stream every NHL game, no. I usually stream like around 5 games per week. Usually, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 6, but usually it's right around 5 games per week. As that one gets taken now, working around the offensive zone. Bruins get it in front! What a passing play! And Patrice Bergeron gives the Bruins the lead! 2-1 game! 2-1 game as the Bruins pass it around in the offensive zone, and Patrice Bergeron puts it home all alone in front. The Bruins go back on top. Great passing play there. Grzelcyk with the touch pass. And let's see, this all started out high. Marchand with a great pass to Grzelcyk, and then Grzelcyk with a touch pass in front. Bergeron puts it home, and Patrice Bergeron gets his 8th goal of the season. 13 minutes to go in the second period, and the Bruins are back up on top. Taken now, Rangers trying to work it out of their zone. Bruins trying to pressure deep. 4th line on the ice. Here's Erik Haula. Haula with it down behind the net. Passes it back out high. Long shot in. That one gets knocked down. Thrown in front, and out come the Rangers. They clear it out of the zone. Yes, it is, Jamie. Yes, it is. Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. Jamie, I am a Bruins fan, so the Bruins, but I cover the entire NHL on this channel, so fans of everybody are welcome here. As that one gets dumped in here by New York. 12:15 to go in the second period. This one gets moved up and deflected into the offensive zone. Rangers trying to quickly send it back out. Sutton, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. As that's brought up now, here come the Rangers. Through the neutral zone, into the offensive end, on the break, drop pass, that one's deflected. Throws it on Swayman, though, on a second chance, and Swayman holds the post. Rangers keep it in, rimming it around in the offensive zone. Strome down low, hit by Riley. Pass Panarin, he sends it to the point. Over D to D now, Lundqvist. Lundqvist sends it down. Rangers working around now in the offensive zone. Back out high to Nemeth. Nemeth with a long shot. That one deflects just wide. Looks like it might have hit off the outside of the post. What a chance there for New York. Now Taylor Hall comes back the other way. Can't maintain possession though. Zibanejad throws one wide of the blocker of Swayman. Pass into the middle. Knocked down there is Kakko, and now here comes Marchand into the offensive zone. Bergeron. Bergeron tries to pass it back in the middle. Gets it across. And Pastrnak! What a save from Shesterkin! Pastrnak with an absolute blast. But Shesterkin gets across and gets a piece of it. What a save there from Igor Shesterkin. Wow. Gets across and makes the save. And it will be an offensive zone face-off now for the Bruins. Bergeron against Zibanejad. And the Rangers not able to clear it out of the zone on the first try, but on the second try they do. And Zibanejad dumps it deep. Played down there. Grzelcyk goes D to D. McAvoy up to Marchand through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Marchand falls down. Bergeron misses the puck, and the Rangers have a chance now to clear. Brought in now to the offensive zone. Chris Kreider on the rush. Down low. Taken away, though, by McAvoy. Charlie McAvoy. Up, pass out. 2-on-1 now for the Bruins into the offensive zone. Pastrnak with a shot. And that one getting a piece of it was Shesterkin as it goes wide. Back the other way now. Rangers on the rush into the offensive zone. Pass into the middle. Swayman with a pad save. Behind the net now, Derek Forbert backhands it up to the blue line, but not out. Rangers keep it in. Working around in the offensive zone. We've just passed the halfway point of this game. Rooney on the forecheck. Knocks down a Bruin. Keeps the puck in the attacking zone. Working it around here. Barclay Goodrow to Adam Fox at the point. He's just going to throw it back down low. Here's a chance in front. That pass doesn't connect. Lindgren pinches to keep it in. Rangers putting on the pressure in the offensive zone. And finally now the Bruins clear it into the Rangers' end. Here comes Jake DeBrusk. Poked away from him by Fox. They go hard into the corner. Back the other way. Rangers trying to clear it out. Bruins get possession back in the neutral zone. 9:12 remaining here in the second period. Played here by New York off the boards. Silver City Galleria is not there anymore, Jamie. That went out of business in Taunton. But the Emerald Square Mall is still there in North Attleboro. As it's cleared out now. Rangers trying to get to it. Taking it to the net. Lafreniere, a save there by Swayman. And Hedel gets robbed on the rebound chance. As Swayman makes the first stop with the pad and the second one with the glove. Keeping the Bruins in front by 1. And Patrice Bergeron's net front goal is still the difference in this one after some huge saves from Bruins goaltender Jeremy Swayman. We've got ourselves a 2-1 game as we had a commercial break with less than 10 minutes to go in the second period. Whew. Great hockey game here between the Rangers and Bruins. I hope you guys are all enjoying, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream as well as the game. Really, really appreciate you all being here. It does mean a lot. This has been a fun one as the Rangers and Bruins go back and forth. And Boston with the 1-goal lead right now. And this is a tradition, this Black Friday afternoon game. And, man, it's a fun tradition. This is usually a great game, and I don't think this one's been any different. This has been a really fun game. A lot of good action up and down the ice. 3 goals. Hasn't been an overly physical game, but I'm not totally surprised. I'm not totally surprised given the fact that these teams are playing for the first time this year. Usually it takes a little bit for that to build up, but man, it's been a lot of good pace to this game for sure. John, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Bob. Really, really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. Thank you so much. Wow, the poll as well, guys. You guys are split on this game. It is legitimate. It is literally 50-50. 142 votes in the poll. 50% of you have the Rangers winning, and 50% of you have the Bruins winning. This is as close as it could get. No, Austin. This is my only game today. I'm actually going out with my friends after this game. So this is going to be my only stream today, and then I'm taking this weekend off. I've been streaming a lot this year, and I really just could use a little bit of a quick break and a couple days to myself. So I'll be streaming again on Monday after this one. Taken back now. That one back by the Rangers. Long shot in. Swayman with the blocker stop. Sticks the rebound to the corner. Hedl has it for New York. 8:35 left. Lafreniere with a pass out in front. That gets stolen. And here comes Bleed out of the zone. Dumped to the offensive end. Ethan, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Taken now. Back out high. Played there by Forbert. Can't keep it in for long, though, as Gauthier clears it out. Here come the Rangers. Back to the offensive end. Pass in front. Too far behind Lafreniere. Down to the corner. Played here now by Hedl with Carlo on him. Forbert comes in and takes the puck as Hedl and Carlo go down. And the Bruins send it out to neutral ice. Dump to the offensive zone. Rangers going back in on the forecheck here. They've started to cut into the shots on goal differential. It's now 27-15 in favor of the Bruins. So Rangers are starting to get a little bit more pressure here in the second period than they did in the first. Also, obviously, shooting the puck more. That's going to be an icing call against Boston, and the Rangers will have another offensive zone faceoff coming up. So another chance here to get something going in the attacking zone. Connor, what's going on? Hello. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you guys so much. Hope you're enjoying the game in the stream as the Rangers keep that one in the offensive zone. Crazy bounce out in front. Bruins get to it but can't get it out. Taken now. Rangers go D to D. Offensive end, top of the circle. Rebound, scores! Nice goal there for Dryden Hunt on the rebound. And the Rangers tie the game up at 2. Swayman made the first stop, but the rebound went right to Dryden Hunt, who had half the net to shoot at. And the Rangers even it back up. And the first shot was stopped, but the rebound was not. We have ourselves a 2-2 game here, as this one is tied in the second period. John, what is going on? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. We got 7:27 to go, second period. And this one is all even again. 2-2. And let's see. That is Dryden Hunt's second goal of the year. This has been a phenomenal game between the Rangers and the Bruins. And looks like we're getting ready here for to get back underway with this center ice face-off. 7:27 to go in the second period. We've just passed the halfway point of this game. And we are all even, 2 goals apiece, as Boston and New York go back and forth in this Black Friday afternoon action. And that face-off now taken here. Rangers, after a stalemate, steal the puck, and they're bringing it back into the Boston zone as Kakko dumps that one deep. Boston gets it possession, and they'll go D to D. Back now, K'Andre Miller over to Jacob Trouba. Rangers with it up through the neutral zone. Into the attacking end. Here comes Chris Kreider. He gets around the D. Tries to get a pass across. Back to the other side. Oh, how did that not go? Did Swayman get a piece of that? The Rangers literally had almost an open net. and somehow it doesn't go in. If Swayman got a piece of that, I don't know how. What just happened there? Unbelievable. Bruins are going to be offside, so they got to tag up, so they just get a fresh line on the ice. Here come the Rangers back into the offensive zone. That one's stolen. Here come the Bruins. Pastrnak stolen away there by Fox, getting back defensively. Here's Trouba now. Pass up, too far in front of Hunt. Saboril trying to take it. Rangers keep it in, out high. Fox thrown in there, goes off a stick. That's Panarin to the sidewall. Marchand and Panarin jousting. They go back and forth. Rangers keep it in. Here's Lindgren. Back down low. Behind the net. Out in front. Stolen away there by the Bruins. Pass doesn't connect. That goes out high. D to D. Fox with it. Long shot there. That one got blocked on the way through. Rangers maintain possession. Offensive zone. Deflected there off a Bruins stick, and that's up and out of play with 5:45 to go in the second period. And it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Rangers when we come back from this commercial break. Swayman got a stick on it! Oh my God, that is how Zibanejad didn't score there. Jeremy Swayman somehow got the paddle on it. And that reminds me of Tim Thomas on Steve Downey back in the 2011 conference finals, when Downey had the whole net open, but Thomas got the paddle on it. Swayman got it with the stick. What a save there. That is absolutely unreal. Logan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Oh my God, I cannot believe the Rangers aren't leading this game right now. Unbelievable stick save. Yeah, Logan would remember that one from 2011. You have a signed Downey stick. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, this game is still tied up at 2. We are in the late stages now, less than 6 minutes to go. In the second period, Bruins and Rangers knotted up 2 apiece. What a hockey game we have here between these two teams. Really, really appreciate you all watching. Mean a lot. Subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It really does help the channel an absolute ton. And everyone is welcome on this channel. Fans of all hockey teams. I cover the entire NHL. And this is just a place for all hockey fans to enjoy the game. But I really, really appreciate everyone watching. That was, I cannot believe it. Rangers should have a 3-2 lead right now. I cannot believe that Swayman got a stick on that. So we're coming back from commercial break now. Getting ready for this offensive zone face-off for the New York Rangers. Oh, Dryden Hunt's goal broke the camera in the net and shattered the glass everywhere as that puck hits somebody. No, it wasn't the puck. It was Panarin's stick. This is a delayed penalty call here against the Rangers. Panarin's stick just caught David Pastrnak up high. And the Bruins are going to go to the power play here, as that shot from Marchand gets deflected up and out of play. And David Pastrnak here checking his nose. Panarin's going to head to the penalty box right off of the face-off. He caught Pasta with that stick right up in the face. And looks like it's only going to be a 2-minute penalty, I think. But it's going to be a high-sticking minor against Artemi Panarin. And the Bruins are going to get a power play opportunity. Shannon, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope it works out, NHL 19. Brendan, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you in the chat. Nick, what is going on? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Great to see you. Patty, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Patty. Give a welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That one won back on the penalty kill here by the Rangers. Bruins take it, though. It's Foligno on the forecheck. Back out high, D to D. Hey, what's going on, Perlo? Welcome in. Back out high now. Worked around. Played here by Pastrnak, and his backhand in the middle is stolen by the Rangers and cleared all the way down. Under 5 minutes now remaining in the second period. Bruins with a minute and a half left on the power play. They dump it into the offensive zone. Kyle, what's going on, dude? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Rangers clear it all the way down again. Bruins too sloppy with the puck. Not going to get the power play going if the passing is going to be this sloppy. And that one now up into the offensive zone. Bruins try again. Down in the corner. Pastrnak behind the net. Deflected and stolen again by the Rangers. And an easy clear there for New York. Now here comes Kreider, shorthanded. His shot gets blocked. Craig Smith will take it. Back in his own zone. Only 52 seconds left on the power play here. Bruins really not able to get anything going. Hopefully the second unit is coming out now. As that's brought up now into the offensive zone. Out high. Played there. DeBrusk leaves his spot. Nobody's home. Back the other way. Here come the Rangers. Shorthanded. Pass in front. Just deflected away from Barclay. Good row by Craig Smith. Bruins with it now through the neutral zone. DeBrusk into the offensive zone with speed. Shot in there. Shesterkin with the save. Snagging that one with the glove. Igor Shesterkin denying Craig Smith of his second goal of the game. We got 23 seconds to go on the power play. And it will be an offensive zone faceoff for Boston. 3:45 to go here in the second period. Offensive zone draw now. Teams getting ready. Coyle in to take the faceoff. Rangers center Strome gets kicked out, so Kakko has to come in and take it. And that one now, stalemate off the draw. The Rangers come away with it. And they're going to clear that one all the way down. Good job on the PK again here from the Rangers. This has been a very good penalty kill for them. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Taylor Hall back into the offensive zone. His shot gets deflected. Down in the corner, rims it around. Final seconds of the power play ticking off. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey as Panarin comes out of the box. Spin around shot there for Hall. That one just ripped wide. Yes, Kyle. I have plans after this. I'm going out with my friends later. Down in the corner here. Bruins trying to work it around. Moved across. That one stolen away by New York. Here comes Adam Fox. Pass up to Strome, and he dumps it in. Panarin going on the forecheck. Fresh out of the box. Smith trying to clear it. Pass into the middle there. Coyle. Over the red line. Dumped in by Boston. 2:40 left in the second period. Even game. Even strength. Very good matchup here between the Bruins and Rangers. A great game this Friday afternoon. Long shot in there. Doesn't get through. And it ends up in the corner on the block. And the Rangers trying to get it out. Bruins keep it in, though. Here's a chance. Trying to wrap it around in front. There, Rangers get back defensively, and they backhand it out. Taken now, Julien Gauthier into the offensive zone. Gets around the D, tries to tuck it, and Swayman makes a paddle stop there as Gauthier cut to the net. Grzelcyk spins off a hit. McAvoy up the boards. And the Rangers have too many men on the ice. That hits one of the Rangers going to the net, going to the bench, and I think New York had too many men there as the player had already jumped on, but the guy going off had the puck hit him in the skates, and that blocked the clearing attempt for the Bruins. I guess not. All right. So what'd they blow the whistle for? If that wasn't a penalty, then why did they blow the whistle? Like, it hit the Ranger in front of the bench and then they blew the play down, but then they didn't call a penalty. So then what was the whistle for? Back out for a neutral zone face-off here. 1:45 to go in the period. And Forbert goes D to D. That gets brought up now. And that one goes up and out of play into the bench area. 1:39 left. It will be a face-off right in front of the Bruins bench. Oh, there you go, Zarbian. Have fun. Hope that it's a great time. Taken now. Rangers win the faceoff. Keandre Miller back in his own zone, looking to start the breakout. Now through the neutral zone. Backhanded into the offensive zone. Down in the corner. Played away here. Carlo with it for Boston. Up and out of the zone. All the way down, though, that's going to be icing. And 1:10 to go here in the second period. Rangers will get an offensive zone face-off after the Bruins ice the puck. Game is still tied 2-2. Late here in this middle frame. We'll see if the Rangers can get a late goal in the second the way that they did in the first. Or maybe we go to the intermission all tied up and it will come down to the final 20 minutes. As that face-off, one back there by the Bruins. They clear it all the way down again. And that's going to be another icing call. If it reaches. Oh, it doesn't reach. Nice touch on that clear as it doesn't reach the goal line. And here come the Rangers now on the rush again into the offensive zone. Shot in there, saved by Swayman. And he makes a stop on the rebound as well. 50 seconds to go. Second period. And Swayman with another couple of nice saves there. Moved up the boards now. Bruins bring it out of the zone. Dumped into the offensive end. Back out high. Played here by Grzelcyk. That goes by Marchand, and the Rangers take possession again. Final 25 seconds now of period 2. Panarin into the offensive zone. Curls off away from the defense to the half-boards. Pass across. Long shot in there. Swayman with the save. Rebound. He's able to make the save as well. Rangers come away with the puck, though. Swayman couldn't cover it up. Setting up in the offensive zone now. New York still with time. Down low. 5 seconds left. Thrown in front there, and Swayman covers that one. And that one's going to get blown dead with 1.4 seconds left in the second. There'll be one final face-off here in the Bruins zone. But Swayman able to make the stops again and keep that out of the net. Strome and Hunt have the goals for the Rangers. And Bergeron and Smith have the goals for the Bruins. Hello, Rita. What's going on? 1 second left here. And that face-off is not won cleanly. The horn sounds. We are through 2. 40 minutes down. 20 minutes to go. And just like the end of the first period, we are at the end of the second period, and the game is tied. The difference now is that the Rangers and Bruins are tied at 2, and each team exchanged goals again there in the second. This game is going to come down to the third period. Final 20 minutes, third period is going to decide this game, or maybe we get some overtime here. Either way, we are headed to the second intermission. Rangers and Bruins all knotted up. It has been a great hockey game between these two teams so far. Really, really appreciate everybody watching and being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We've got some time now to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for period number 3 to begin. Chris, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Zarbian, the show tonight is pre-recorded, and it will be premiering at 8 p.m., which is normally when we go live. It will be a premiere at 8 p.m. Second period is over. It is a 2-2 game. Thank you, Rita. Appreciate it. Yeah, we definitely have a great third period coming up, Perlo. Absolutely. This has been a great game between these two teams, and it's all going to come down to the wire, it looks like. Rangers and Bruins knotted up with 20 minutes to go. Maybe we even get overtime out of this. Definitely could see this being an OT game potentially as well. It's been pretty evenly matched so far. All right, see you later, NHL 19. Fabricio, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Hey, there you go, Austin. I hope you have a great time. Hope you have a great time, man. As we got some time now to hang out and just chat while we wait for this third. This is going to be a killer third period coming up. Thank you, Rita. Really, really appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Thank you, Fabricio. Is Zach Werenski better than Caberlet? I mean, that's kind of a hard comparison. Caberlet's heyday was. So I remember Tomas Caberlet like well, but I was a kid watching him. I feel like his prime was definitely something special, but I feel like Werenski has a higher ceiling, I think. I would say that Werenski has a higher ceiling. Like, Werenski could end up being better when you compare Werenski and his longevity. And, like, if Werenski's good into his, like, mid to late 30s at the level that he is now, like, he's probably going to be that level of player for a longer period of time. But Caberlet was really, really good in his prime. But I feel like Werenski could be that level of player for a longer period of time. Kyle, my next stream is going to be Monday night. Monday night, Arizona for the first time this season. Checking another one off the list there of teams that I haven't done yet. They're playing Winnipeg on Monday, so I'm doing that game. Taking this weekend off from streams. Yeah, we're doing a bunch next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday's a double header next week, so gonna be back with a lot next week. What's going on, Nick? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Happy Black Friday to you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you're having a great day today. Appreciate you watching. My best player in fantasy? That's a great question, Rita. As far as, like, total points go, I am not sure. Let me check on this team. So far this season on this particular fantasy team, my best player has been Igor Shesterkin in goal. Igor Shesterkin's been my best fantasy player. My best skater, if we're not counting goalies, has been Sebastian Aho. Sebastian Aho of the Carolina Hurricanes. Monday night is Arizona against Winnipeg. I'm doing Arizona for the first time this season. Then there will only be 3 teams left that I haven't done yet this year as far as streams go. Favorite part of doing play-by-plays is just getting to interact with everyone, Shannon, and like, you know, being able to all talk in the chat together and you know, all enjoy the game at the same time. Like, just the interaction in the chat is definitely my favorite. I certainly wouldn't be doing this if there was nobody watching. So being able to interact and talk with all of you is my favorite part, and it really makes the game a lot of fun because not only do I get to enjoy watching a hockey game, but I get to do it with all of you as well. Favorite Christmas song? That is a tough one, Red Rubber, because I will admit I am not a fan of Christmas music, but I don't know. I haven't listened to any Christmas music this year, so I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting some. I'm trying to think of like nothing really jumps out as my favorite. Hey, Vernon with the 5. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Vernon. Thank you. Dropping a 5 on the stream. Thank you. Yeah, me too, Kyle. I honestly, Christmas music is my least favorite part of Christmas because it's like the same 30 songs over and over and over for 6 weeks straight. Like, it's 6 straight weeks of the same songs over and over and over again. It gets very annoying, in my opinion. Rita, I can't say that I know anything about that. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I guess if I had to pick a Christmas song to listen to over and over and over again, it would be Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Carol of the Bells. I mean, that is something that I would at least enjoy listening to a few times before it got annoying. Most Christmas songs I think are just pretty annoying, but Carol of the Bells I could listen to at least a few times before I started to get angry about it. Yes. Right towards the end of his career, Bruin. He was actually on the 2011 Stanley Cup team when the Bruins won the Cup. Caberlet was traded from the Leafs to the Bruins that year, and Caberlet was on that Bruins team in 2011. So yes, you are correct. It's been a really good game, Vernon. I've been excited during this one, watching this one. It has been a good game, and I obviously expect the third period. I expect the third period to be even better, hopefully. I am good, Fabricio. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. We're here at the second intermission, getting ready for period 3. This should be a big third period. Pucks and stockings. That would certainly be a great Christmas song, Vernon. I think I'd be on board with that one. Pucks and stockings for sure. Hey, Barry, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Thanksgiving was a good day yesterday. I hope yours was as well. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so as of right now, there's 4 teams that I have not streamed yet this year. I've done 28 of the 32 teams. There's 4 left. Arizona, Detroit, Montreal, and LA are the 4 teams that I haven't streamed yet. I'm doing Arizona Monday when they play Winnipeg, so they'll be taken off the list. I'm doing Detroit Tuesday when they play the Bruins, so they'll be taken off the list. I'm doing LA on December 5th, which is next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. So LA will be off the list. And then Montreal, I looked ahead. I had a date somewhere for a Montreal game, but I don't remember it off of the top of my head. But by mid-December, I will have streamed at least 1 game for all 32 teams in the NHL on this channel. So we are getting pretty close to doing everybody in the NHL at least once. So we're getting there, and I'm doing 3 of those 4 teams, you know, within the next week or so. So we're going to have all the teams checked off the list by the middle of December. Paul, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. We're at the second intermission. We're at the second intermission, getting ready for third period action between the Rangers and the Bruins, and this should be a great third period coming up with this game tied up at 2 apiece. Looks like we got about 5 minutes or so left in the intermission, and then that's going to bring us into the final frame, the new 20 minutes. You cannot play music on YouTube without it being copyrighted. Thank you, Fabricio. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, Maria Me, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Good to see you in the chat. Really, really appreciate you being here. Welcome to the stream. Best game on the slate today. That is tough. That is tough, but let's see. Let me look through. I'm going to have to go with the Washington-Florida game. I'm going to say that the Florida Panthers against the Washington Capitals, I would say, is probably the best, but there's a lot of good matchups today in the NHL, including this game. Rangers-Bruins is a really good one. There's Carolina-Philadelphia should be a pretty fun one as well. Winnipeg and Minnesota, that's a good game as well. So there's a lot of good games, but I would say if I had to pick one as being like the premier game, it would be Washington and Florida. No, Kyle. Seattle's in last place. Seattle's not even remotely close to being a playoff team. I mean, Penn's Isles have kind of lost its luster considering the Islanders are on a 7-game losing streak. That falls way down on the list to me with how awful the Islanders have been playing. Highest scoring game? Oh, boy. Highest scoring game. I don't know. I feel like Montreal and Buffalo might be pretty high scoring because neither of those teams have any goaltending whatsoever. So that might be pretty high scoring. I feel like Vancouver and Columbus could be high scoring. If Korpisalo is in net for the Blue Jackets, I think that will be a very high scoring game. If Merzlikins is in net, it might not be as high scoring, but that will probably be high scoring. Sharks game. Yeah, you never know with the Sharks. You never know with the Sharks. They're a very weird team. Like, they play really, really good some games and then really, really bad other games. But Toronto's on fire right now. That could have a lot of goals in it. Yeah, somehow. I don't know. I don't know how, Isaac, but they did. But, I'll chalk that up to being along the same lines as when Arizona beat the Blues. It's just, that's the way it goes in the NHL. Sometimes really bad teams beat good teams. It just happens. But, yeah, no, Seattle stinks. I appreciate that, Maria Me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, we're getting ready here for the third. Puck should be dropping within the next couple of minutes between the Bruins and the Rangers. Third period coming up here. This is all coming down to the final 20 minutes. We'll see which team has a better third. I have no idea, Kyle. Absolutely no idea if he's going to get traded or not. The only person who knows that is Joe Sakic, if he's in trade talks right now, but I have no idea. Boston sports fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about it, Kyle, so I don't know. Connor, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. My Thanksgiving was good, Boston sports fan. How about yours? I hope you had a great day. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, my God. Guys, if you want to see my stream schedule, I post it every day that I am streaming on the community tab, what game and when I am streaming. I also have the schedule in a Google Calendar in the description of every stream and every video. So if you want to know what games I am streaming, look at the calendar. It is all right there, everything that I have scheduled. This is the only game that I am doing today. I will be streaming again on Monday. I am taking this weekend off from streaming. I have plans with my friends tonight as well. So I am, after this game, I am done for the day. I am going to out with my friends later today. So I cannot do any other game other than this. But we are through the neutral zone now. Third period started into the offensive end. Marchand trying to get one off, and Shesterkin makes the save. That's awesome to hear, Boston sports fan. Great to hear. I'm glad you had a great day. Here we go, trying to walk it around. Out of the zone, here comes New York. Neutral ice, Panarin. Played back, 19-20 to go here, just getting going in the third. Rangers through the neutral zone, deflected into the Boston end. Swayman plays it to his D-man. Hunt on the forecheck against Zaboral. Gets some help from Strome as well. And the Bruins are able to clear it up past the forecheck, though, and Smith gets it into the New York zone. Adam Fox plays it. Back out, cleared here. Bruins get possession, though. Craig Smith, pass up into the offensive end. Tomas Nosek through the middle, high slot. There's a shot. That one just goes wide. Zaboral tries to play it to DeBrusk down in the corner. Bruins set up now in the attacking zone, out high. Shot there from Nosek gets blocked. Riley pinches to keep it in. Chance there for DeBrusk in front. It's poked away from him. Over a minute and a half in, Rangers are going to clear the zone. It's Dryden Hunt with a cross-ice pass for Panarin. Almost got stolen, but Panarin steals it back. Now the Bruins get it, and we got some shoving out in the neutral zone. Rangers play it. Patrick Nemeth in his own zone. Played here, Hedel. Down in the corner, 18:05 to go in the third. Moved up. And that one now Coyle. Into the offensive zone with Hall. Hall on the forecheck against Fox, who goes up the boards. Fox gets it right back. They can't clear. He'll try again. This time they do clear it. Out into the Boston zone where Grzelcyk regroups for the Bruins. Played to the middle, Charlie Coyle. Pass up to Foligno into the offensive zone. He gets it deep it down, cross corner. Coyle goes in, lays a big hit. And the Bruins come away. Foligno throws it wide of the net. Played now by Lafreniere. Rangers pass it up and they get it out. Back the other way now, New York, all the way down. 17:25 to go in the third. Moved out here, Boston with possession. Game tied up, 2-2. And the Bruins go in on the forecheck looking for another go-ahead goal. They've had a 1-0 lead and a 2-1 lead in this game, but the Rangers have answered every time. As Carlo dumps it in. Wide of Shesterkin, here's Anton Bleed. Bleed rims it down around the boards. Trying to get a pinch here. That one is cleared out by Ryan Reeves. Goes back to Matt Grzelcyk. Up now into the offensive zone. Lazar gets hammered there by Lindgren. Down low, Zibanejad up the boards. Starting the breakout, able to clear it here for New York. Into the offensive zone. Here's Zibanejad. He stick handles one too many times and loses it. Back the other way now, Bruins. Pastrnak into the offensive zone. Pastrnak with a shot that gets deflected high off glass. Back the other way now, Rangers up ice through the neutral zone. Missed hit there as Kakko jumps out of the way. Marchand. Pass to the middle to Bergeron. Up now to Pastrnak into the offensive end against Trouba. Passes it out high. Here's Mike Riley with a shot. That one gets blocked down and out of the zone. Bruins have to go regroup. Pastrnak brings it back in. Another shot from him that gets deflected. And that's up and out of play here. 15:58 to go in the third. Just over 4 minutes in. The game is still tied up at 2. Magnus, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Third period action here. Bruins and Rangers. And we got ourselves a tied game. This one looks like it's going to come right down to the wire. It's an offensive zone face-off for Boston. Nosek line comes out against the Strome line for the Rangers. And they're going to kick Nosek out of the face-off dot. Craig Smith is going to have to come in and take it. And Strome wins that one back defensively. Up now, trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Hunt gets it deep. And that one is spun around the boards. Rangers keep it in, though. Down low, out in front, nobody there to the near side. Zaboral tries to check Panarin, and the Bruins get it out. Up now into the offensive zone. Boston on the rush. A shot there, blocked down. DeBrusk with a chance, and a save by Shesterkin. Out high now with a pass to Riley. Riley back to DeBrusk. DeBrusk drops it again for Riley. He sends it deep. Smith behind the net. Cycle game going for Boston. Trying to find something to the middle. Here comes Carlo, pinching in. Played there. Gets it by DeBrusk and taken by Smith. Cross ice. Brandon Carlo, shot. That one goes high off glass. Comes over to Panarin. Rangers get it out of the zone. And Panarin gets checked there in neutral ice. Back in the Rangers' end. Lindgren behind his net. Over 5 minutes into the third. Trying to start the breakout here for New York. Into the Bruins zone. Zaboral gets outskated there by Hedel, but Hedel sends it wide. Rangers setting up now in the attacking end. Gauthier. Lafreniere in the corner. Pressuring there, Lafreniere steals the puck. Passes it out high to the point. Into the middle now, Rangers working around the offensive zone. Philip Hedl down in the corner with possession. Getting checked there, Lafreniere takes it back. Laugh out high to Lindgren. He gives it away. That was Gauthier, excuse me. That was Gauthier who just gave it away, and the Bruins dump it back to the Rangers zone. Rangers starting the breakout. Here's Lafreniere. He just lofts it over everybody, and the Rangers will head for a line change. Fourth line coming on the ice, under 14 minutes to go. Third period action. Bruins up through the neutral zone. And they cannot maintain possession. Kevin Rooney gets it back for New York. Now they go D to D, and Keandre Miller steals it out. Back the other way, and now it's dumped into the offensive zone by Boston. Big hit there by Barclay Goodrow on Anton Bleed, but he did get the puck deep. Rangers trying to clear now. Bleed answers with a hit of his own, this time on Rooney. Lazar can't get it in front. Miller takes the puck. Cleared up now over the red line, and that one gets dumped into the offensive zone. Rangers trying to go on the attack. Barclay Goodrow spins off of Eric Howla. His pass into the middle, though, is stolen, and the Bruins send it all the way down. That is going to be an icing call against Boston with 13:03 to go in the third. Puck will come back down to their end, and the Rangers will get an offensive zone face-off. Shannon, I have never heard that, so I don't know. Maybe that is something that a team did at some point. But I personally have never been on a team that did that or know of that happening. But maybe some team, has done that before and made it a thing, and I just don't know about it. As it goes across here, Rangers setting back up in the offensive zone. Bruins trying to keep him to the outside. Capo Caco down in the corner to Zibanejad by him. Pinch, though, kept in by Lindgren. Down behind the net. McAvoy trying to backhand it out. He can't clear. Getting pressured here from Caco and Kreider. Kreider comes away with the puck behind the net. Going for them. Oh, Kreider just tried the lacrosse goal. And they're saying it went in. They're saying it hit the back post and was in. The Rangers have taken a 3-2 lead. Chris Kreider. And they're taking a look on the replay. Tough to tell from that angle. It looks like it's in. This angle will be definitive proof. Oh, yeah, that's in, I think, off the back post. What a move there by Kreider. And they are taking a look at this one, but right now the Rangers have a 3-2 lead. Yo, HTH, what is up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, John. You're an absolute legend. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Trevor, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, it's no goal. The puck did not go in. It is no goal. Puck was not in. No goal on the play. It is back to a 2-2 game. That puck never crossed the goal line. Oh, no. Why didn't they show that angle first? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. Why didn't they just show that angle first? That puck went off the crossbar and never came close to crossing the line. I have no idea why they didn't just show that angle first. That was not even close to a goal. Hit right off the crossbar and was out. That puck went right off the crossbar. No goal. It's back to a 2-2 game. Very nice move there by Kreider. He almost pulled it off. but it hit the crossbar, and that puck was not in. So we're going to commercial break here as we tick down towards the halfway point of the third. Rangers thought they had just taken a lead, but they did not. The puck hit the crossbar, never went in. It was a very quick review. Great attempt at the lacrosse goal from Chris Kreider. But no cigar, and we are still tied up at 2 here in the third. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't, I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Really, really appreciate you all watching. Third period action, we got ourselves a tied game, and 2 very good teams in the Eastern Conference going at it here as the Bruins and Rangers in a locked up, all tied here in the third. This has been a great hockey game, and we're going to find out who's going to come away with the win in this one. But it's been a great game back and forth all day long. Hey, THG, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. That went off of Swayman's shoulder, off of the crossbar, and out. OBX, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for OBX, new subscriber to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Danny, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're back from commercial break. Offensive zone face-off here for the Rangers. 12:32 to go in the third period. And linesman waiting to drop the puck here. And the Rangers trying to keep it in. Here comes Pastrnak out of the zone for Boston. Into the offensive end. Ryan Lindgren steals it back for New York. Rangers' second goal was Dryden Hunt. As Kreider gets to that one first. Rangers keep it in. Long shot. Rebound chance. It goes through the legs of Zibanejad. And cleared out now by Boston. Back to the New York zone. 12 minutes to go in the third. Right back into the offensive end. Played up here to the middle. And the Bruins trying to get it out. They clear it to the neutral zone. Rangers can't touch the puck. Craig Smith takes possession. Up now into the offensive end. Nice hit there by Trouba on Nosek. Down low it goes to the corner. Spun away there. Miller trying to get it, but the Bruins keeping it in for now. Now the Rangers clear. Through the neutral zone over the red line. They dump it into the offensive end. Back down low. 11:20 left in the third. Rangers trying to work it around the offensive zone. They thought they had a 3-2 lead, but the puck hit the crossbar. So that gets moved up. Played here by New York. Around the offensive zone, backhanded in. Cleared out to the top of the circle. Another save there from Swayman. And this clears out now. DeBrusk through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. It goes in here down low. Played up now. Through the neutral zone. Lafreniere into the offensive end. He gets hit there by Zaboral. Bruins trying to steal the puck back. Out high off glass. It's cleared there by Boston. Rangers, though, through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Hedl loses it right to the stick there of Mike Riley. And now the Bruins regain possession. Charlie Coyle, pass up to Taylor Hall into the offensive zone. Hall with a shot there and a nice save by Shesterkin. Rangers come back the other way. Dumped into the offensive zone, but sent out there. And the Bruins dump it deep. 10 minutes to go in the third. Still tied up at 2. Halfway through the third period. Rangers back in their own zone regrouping. Cross-ice pass up to Barclay Goodrow. He goes back to the defenseman. Trouba D to D. Miller back to Trouba. Trouba back up now into the offensive zone. Barclay Goodrow with a shot from the sideboards in. And Swayman finds that and covers it with 9:41 to go here in the third period. Bruins and Rangers still tied up at 2. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Rangers coming up when we get done here with this commercial break, second commercial break of the period. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Really, really appreciate you all watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. It helps out a ton. And I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Also want to give a big shout out and thank you to our channel sponsor, Super Deker. Super Deker is an off-ice training tool to work on stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. You get $25 off with the promo code DEEK of the week, or use the link in the description. Big, big thank you to them for supporting the channel. Thank you, Fabricio. Appreciate it. Hall's been all right. He's been okay, Danny. He's had an okay start to the season. Definitely not lighting it up, but his numbers aren't terrible. I mean, it's not like he's done nothing. He's been okay. Hoping that he picks it up a little bit as we get deeper into the year. But this is going to be a great, great ending. This is going to be a great, great ending. As we're down under 10 minutes to go, and this game is still all tied up. Bruins and Rangers have gone back and forth all game long. Very evenly matched game, and this has been a really fun one. We'll see what happens the rest of the way, but this one looks like it's going to come right down to the wire, and maybe we'll even get some overtime here. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we get some OT between these two teams. But yeah, Charlie Coyle's been awesome this season, Isaac. He's having a huge bounce back here after playing injured all of last season and really struggling. He's been fantastic this year. Well, here we are back from commercial break. Rangers with the offensive zone faceoff. One back by the Bruins defensively, though, and Pastrnak clears it out. Lindgren back in his own zone, now regrouping. Goes D to Fox. 9.5 to go in the third. Played up here by Adam Fox, methodically through the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. You guys still very much split in the poll. 52% of you have the Bruins winning. 48% of you have the Rangers. Still very, very split. Back out high now. Bruins take it. 9 minutes to go. They dump it into the offensive zone. Get a line change. Shesterkin will leave it behind his net. Miller plays it for New York. Moved up now by the Rangers. Backhanded into the offensive zone. Played here by Brandon Carlo. And Carlo goes off the boards and clears it out. All the way down it goes. No icing on the play. Down behind here, Keandre Miller up the boards. Back the other way now, Rangers 3-on-2 into the offensive zone. Cross-ice pass there, set in front, and Panarin scores! The Rangers take a 3-2 lead on the 3-on-2 rush. They put it home in front, and Artemi Panarin gives them a lead with 8:25 to go in the third. Beautiful goal there by New York. And that's going to put the Rangers in front here, third period. Fifth goal of the season for Artemi Panarin. And the Rangers have the 3-2 lead. As that one gets dumped in now, Shesterkin plays that one up. By Zaboro, Lafreniere going on the attack. Leisha, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Taken now by Coyle. Bruins back regrouping. Up to Foligno over the red line. Dumped into the offensive zone. Down low it goes. Played here in the corner. And that's going to be iced there by the Rangers. 7:53 to go as they blow the whistle. Face-off coming back down to the New York zone. Bruins now looking for an equalizer. They are losing for the first time in this game. And the Rangers have taken their first lead when it matters most in the third period. That was a beautiful pass. Strome got it over to Gauthier, and then Gauthier sends it in front. Panarin picks it out of the air and puts it home. .7:53 left in the third. Bruins ready for an offensive zone faceoff, except the Rangers win it back. And they're going to try and start the breakout here. Hedl up to Lafreniere, back to Hedl out of the zone. Into the offensive end. Dump deep there, around behind the net, played by McAvoy. McAvoy up to Marchand, gets it through to Pastrnak. Pastrnak into the offensive zone. Spins off a check. Looking to make a play, doesn't really have many options. Sends it out to Grzelcyk out high, that one deflects wide. Lindgren knocked down by the net. Here's a chance for Boston, trying to go backdoor, and Bergeron can't put it in. Bergeron on the back post, couldn't put it in. Pastrnak can't find it in front, and the Rangers clear it out. McAvoy now back into the offensive zone. Chance now again, cross ice. That one deflects off a defenseman and through the legs of McAvoy. Long shot in. That one deflected in on Shesterkin, and he makes the save with 6:54 to go. Shesterkin with a nice stop there on the deflection, and he covers it up. It'll be another offensive zone face-off for the Bruins. The Fly, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Rangers now win the faceoff in their own zone. Off the boards, cleared out to neutral ice. Bruins get possession back. No, Rangers steal it off the boards. And now it's dumped in. Here comes Kreider. Poked away from him by Riley. Zaboral takes it, starts with the breakout pass. Into the offensive zone. Bruins try and thread it through. A nice glove save there by Shesterkin. Getting a piece of that one, stopping Hall. Now Foligno steals it back for Boston. Goes behind the net looking for a pass out. Another big save there. Shesterkin gets a little piece of it. Sending it wide. It's cleared back out. 6:10 to go here in the third period. Bruins pushing for this tying goal. First after it. Down low. Played there by Hall. Miller's all over him. Kreider comes in, gets the puck, and just sends it down the ice. Back to the Boston zone. That's going to be icing. John, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. 5:53 to go. Third period. Bruins pouring on the pressure, but Shesterkin making all kinds of saves here for the Rangers, keeping it a one-goal New York lead. As that one's cleared out now by the Rangers. Dryden Hunt behind the net. Grzelcyk all over him. Pastrnak comes back to help as well. That deflects up into the netting. We're going to get a whistle here, and it should be a face-off in the Boston zone. 5:40 left in the third period. We're going to head to the final commercial break. Final commercial break of period number 3. And we got about 5 minutes to go. Bruins looking for that equalizer. Rangers trying to hold the lead. They would love an insurance marker to put one last nail in the coffin of this one. And this is going to be interesting as we get down to the final minutes here. Cameron, welcome in. Definitely going to be a tight finish to this one, Steven. Rangers in a good spot right now, but the Bruins have got the ability to push offensively when they need to. And this one looks like it's going to go right down to the wire. Commercial break, a chance here to catch my breath. hasn't been a lot of breath catching here in the third period. This has been a very fast-moving third period. A lot of good up and down action, a lot of pace. And this one looks like it's going to come right down to the wire. We'll see if Boston can tie it up and force overtime, or we'll see if the Rangers are able to hold this lead. And New York, the Rangers have won 6 out of their last 7 games, and they're looking to make it 7 out of 8 here. They are playing very, very good hockey right now. While the Bruins have also been playing well. They have won 4 out of their last 5, but Rangers in position right now to take home the 2 points. All right, see you later, Hutch. Good luck to your Blues today. Hope that they do well, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers, but it's won back defensively by the Bruins. They get it out of their zone. Over the red line, and now bottled up in the neutral zone. Rangers trying to come back the other way. Rask is recovering from surgery, Ryber. CJ, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Rangers now forechecking in the Boston zone. Bruins trying to clear it out. Here they come up ice, 2-on-2. Into the offensive end. Craig Smith cuts to the middle. He tries to get a shot off. It's blocked. Back the other way. That one poked away. Riley can't knock it down. The Rangers clear it out. Under 5 minutes now to go in the third. Bruins running out of time. Coyle now back into the offensive end. He throws it deep. Smith sends it back down low. Lindgren plays it for the Rangers. That one gets lofted up and out. Bruins have to regroup again back in their own zone. Played up here over the red line, dumped into the offensive end. And that one is going to get whistled down as it goes out of play. 4.5 to go in the third. Nobody's pulling the goalie with 5 minutes left in the game. That is not what you do. In a 1-goal game, the goalie is usually pulled with about 2 minutes to go. Nobody is pulling the goalie with 4.5 minutes left. I don't know off the top of my head how many Kreider has this year, but Kreider is having a very, very good season. I know he's got a bunch of goals, but I don't know the number off the top of my head. Yeah, Patrick Waugh was the only coach that used to pull the goalie with 5 minutes left, and it worked like once. Out of all the times he did it, I think it worked like once. Into the offensive zone now. Bruins trying to get back on the offensive attack here. That's stolen away from Taylor Hall, though, by Adam Fox, and the Rangers clear it out. Zaboral gets skated around 2-on-1 for the Rangers, and they score! New York ices the game! Alexi Lafreniere buries it on the 2-on-1, and the Rangers go up 4-2, and that is pretty much going to do it for this one. And that is going to be the nail in the coffin. As the Bruins can't keep the puck in the offensive zone, Jakub Zaboral gets absolutely skated around there. That wasn't even close. And the 2-on-1 led to an easy goal. Julien Gauthier with the great pass across to Lafreniere, who buries it high. And 3.5 minutes to go. The Rangers now have the 2-goal lead. 5th goal of the year for Laff. And that gets brought up now over the red line, dumped into the offensive zone. Down low it goes. Long shot in there, trying to get it backdoor. Rangers clear it out. Marchand couldn't finish. And back out to the neutral zone it goes. 3 minutes to go in the third period. Now, if you're Boston, you can think about Down by 2, you could pull the goalie now that you're under 3 minutes. But you got to get possession first. Rangers still have the puck. And thrown in there. Long shot. Glove save there by Shesterkin. 2:37 left in the third. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Bruins. I'd imagine they're probably pulling the goaltender here. Offensive zone faceoff, they're probably pulling the goalie here. And they are. The Bruins have 6 skaters on the ice. Empty net here for Boston. Swayman to the bench. 4-2 lead for the Rangers. Bruins have 2.5 minutes to try for some sort of miraculous comeback, as that's back to the point. Long shot, knocked down in front. Loose puck. Rangers send it all the way down. That's going to be wide of the goal. However, it's going to be icing. And that is going to be an icing call here with 2:26 to go. Puck goes back to the New York end. Out high now, Marchand, back to the point, McAvoy to Marchand, half boards, back to McAvoy, long shot, his stick snaps in half. McAvoy's stick snaps in half, he kicks the puck to Marchand and will go to get a new one. 2:10 now to go in the third. Bruins back up through the neutral zone, trying to get it to the offensive end. Marchand spins off a check, goes back to the point. Pass over now to Pastrnak. Pastrnak, long shot in. That one gets blocked down. He gets it right back, though. Coyle in front. Back out top of the circle. Marchand to Pastrnak. Back to Marchand. Over to McAvoy, near side. Back to Marshy. His long shot in gets knocked down. Out high, Pastrnak with a shot. That one's blocked aside as well. Bruins cannot get the puck through. Rangers playing collapsing defense. There's Shesterkin with a blocker save on the one-timer. Down low. Back to Marchand. 1:26 to go. Out high. Pastrnak. Back door. Chance in front. Deflected away. Good defense there from the Rangers. Played down low. Out high. Bergeron trying to find Coyle back door, but it hops over his stick. Bruins still putting on the pressure here. They're running out of time, down by 2. Only 1:05 left in the third. That one gets stolen away by the New York, and they get it out. Then Rooney gets tripped there. We got a big scrum going on by the Rangers bench. Rooney got tripped down, and now everybody's into it. Everybody's into it. As the Rangers and Bruins, big scrum in front of the Rangers bench. 56 seconds to go. And this is really the first physicality of this game. There has not been a lot. But Rooney got tripped there by McAvoy. And that was an obvious tripping call there against McAvoy. And then a couple of Rangers came in, couple of Bruins came in right by the bench. And they started a huge scrum there. And everybody comes together. Really the first anything like that that's happened in this game. It hasn't been a physical game. But Bruins and Rangers finally get back to acting like rivals a little bit here. So McAvoy gets a tripping penalty. Barclay Goodrow gets a cross-checking penalty for the Rangers. And we are going to go 4-on-4 here. So 56 seconds to go, third period. We're going to go 4-on-4, a player each in the box. Uh, 56 seconds left. So looks like Bruins keep the net empty, so it's actually going to be a 5-on-4. even though, well, there's no goalie. But it's still an empty net for the Bruins. So they're pretty much out of time at this point, needing 2 goals. But Bruins make it a 5-on-4. And that's cleared back out here. And the Bruins will regroup in their own zone. That gets dumped back in. Trouba able to clear it all the way down. Is that on goal? Yes, it is! Empty net goal here for the Rangers. Jacob Trouba all the way from his own zone. It's a 5-2 lead for New York. And the game is officially over at that point. No point in pulling the goalie anymore. And this was really just the Bruins getting outplayed in the last 10 minutes. This is, this was literally a completely even game for the first 50 minutes of this game. And, it was just the final 10 minutes. Rangers took over and Boston got outplayed. Final 20 seconds now of the third. And we're going to get another whistle here. 11.8 left. Hey, good game, Brendan. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got a lot going on between the benches here. 11 seconds left, and there is a lot going on between the benches. Looks like Panarin is headed down to the locker room. Panarin threw his glove at Brad Marchand. That is hilarious. Artemi Panarin threw his glove from the bench at Brad Marchand and just got kicked out of the game. Panarin gets a 10-minute misconduct for throwing his glove. That is absolutely hilarious. I wish Marchand squirted a water bottle back at him. That is so funny. I wish he squirted the water bottle back on him. Final seconds here, back into the Rangers zone. They're just going to hold the puck and watch this clock click down to 0. And that is going to do it. The horn sounds. That was absolutely hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. But that is going to bring us to the end of this one and the end of me today, as the Rangers pick up a big win on the road in Boston, 5-2 over the Bruins, and the Rangers have now won 7 of their last 8 games. That is a very good stretch here for the New York Rangers. They move to 13-4-3 on the season. Absolutely phenomenal start to the year for them. I am not doing any more games. I don't know how many times I have to say that. But Rangers are one of the hottest teams in the NHL right now. Bruins continue to not find consistency as they win some games, then lose some games, then win some games, then lose some games. And they lose this one. So that is going to bring us to the end. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I will not be streaming again until Monday. I am taking this weekend off. Much needed weekend off for me. And that is going to bring us to the end of this stream. So thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Please don't forget, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. Really appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you next time.